Hi everybody, here we are in DayZ Experimental 1.26, just messing around in a boat, but what could possibly be behind us? But it's another oil rig! Another really cool custom structure that we can use on PC and console servers, and obviously these are going to come into their own when 1.26 goes live, because instead of having to swim to them, you can actually drive a boat to them. Now this one is done by the fantastic XMC, and what he's done actually, he's done them, he did it originally in a different location. So in the description below this video, if you know what you're doing with custom object spawner files and map group poses and all that sort of stuff, you'll find the link to the relevant GitHub. So this is XMC's original GitHub, and in this one the oil rig spawns, it spawns somewhere around here, if you can see that in the, so sort of south of the lighthouse, south of CHERNARUS. Unfortunately though, that's basically right next to the other lighthouse that I did the video about the other day, and I put a link to that in the description below the other video. So it seems a bit of a shame to have them right next to each other. So what I've done is I've moved it, and it's now northeast of Silnichi as well. So if you want to put it in the original location, you can refer to XMC's GitHub, and if you want to put it in the alternative location, you can have a look at my GitHub repository and or my Mega in case the GitHub isn't working. And what's really cool, what I really like about it as well, is if we go closer, that it spawns loot and everything like that. And in XMC's files as well on his GitHub, he includes a area flags map as well, which designates this place as one of the special flags. Oh, I can't remember what it is. What do you call it? Not contaminated zone, the unusual one, the other unusual one. Anyway, if you look in the files, you'll see my GitHub doesn't include that. It just makes stuff spawn in normally, cool, sort of like this. But you get lots of unusual stuff because there's lots of different buildings that have unusual have different classes. Oh, let me come out of that. Let me turn that on there. Let's go up here. Let's go to here. Let's teleport to there. No, we didn't want to do that. Let's go to free cam. Let's go up to here. Let's press O. Teleport to target. That's better. Come out of free cam, just so you can see. You know, we've got all this. I say all. There's a scope spawning there, and then in this one we've got some machine guns. Obviously, it all depends on your particular mission setup, your types setup. You know how common stuff will be. But I bet if we look in here, we got some boxes. Okay, let's go through here and let's have a look in this building here. There we go. Oh, we've got a revolver in there. Fantastic stuff. So let's just go to free cam, just give you a better view like this. Really is very, very nice work indeed. So well done, XMC. Absolutely fantastic. Of course, what you could do is, if you wanted to, you could have one of these on the south coast using XMC's original file, and then one on the east coast as well. But it is not just this either. We have also got, or he's also done, a shipwreck as well, down by Skalisky Island. So if we go down here, if I spawn in there, there's a shipwreck. Right, let's go to free cam again, and let's go to here. Let's spawn in. There we go. And as you can see, we've got good stuff spawning in as well. And it's really nicely done this because it's up against the rocks, which I think is particularly cool. And there's the normal loot spawning here. But again, if you use his error flags map, in fact, tell you what, let's go and have a look so I can tell you instead of mumbling. Where's the area flags bit? Let's scroll down. Here we go. The area flags.map file turns the oil rig to spawn unique tier loot and turns the oil area into military loot. So if you use his one, then that will do that. My file doesn't go. I'm not that fancy. I don't have that sort of stuff. So the link to those two different GitHub repositories are in the description below the video, as is the link to my Mega repository as well, which is there just in case my GitHub doesn't work. And also I'll put a link to my previous video about the other oil rig and the C platform as well. So go at it, upload them, and then when 1.26 goes live, you can ride a boat to them, drive a boat to them. Obviously, you can still use them in 1.25 as of now, as of the 28th of August, because it works. It's just you've got to swim to them or use them on a PC server where someone's put a helicopter mod or a boat mod on it as well. Now, what I'll do now is I'll just talk a little bit about how you install them. So if you're not quite familiar with how it works, I'll show you on my DayZ experimental server. So this is a server that's installed on my local PC for testing purposes, but although it might look a little bit different, the ideas are all the same. So if we go into the server manager as well, MP mission, sorry. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be uploading XMC's oil rig and rec objects.alt.json into the custom folder, or you're going to be uploading the original file, which is, here we go, called, where is it, XMC oilrig.json. You're going to be uploading them into your custom folder. If you haven't got a custom folder, you're going to be creating one. We're going to be editing the mapgrouppos and the mapgrouproto, and we're going to be editing the cfggameplay.json. Now, if you're a little bit like, oh, I'm not really sure what I'm doing with this, it's really easy. In XMC's GitHub, there's a full README that goes through, and he's included the mapgrouproto entries there, so you can add those in so that the server knows where to spawn stuff in for objects that don't have a mapgrouproto entry. And also what he's done as well is if you go into, where has he put it? Here we go. If you go into his file XM oil rig, that's the mapgrouppos entry that you're going to put into your mapgrouppos so that the server knows where these particular things are. Now, my README is done slightly differently in the fact that I give you the instructions on how to install the custom objects and how to edit your cfggameplay.json, and then I have the mapgrouproto entry there. It's quite big, you've got to copy and paste quite a lot of stuff, and then I have the mapgrouppos entry underneath. So I haven't done it as a separate file, it's all included in the README, and then you can save it all, upload it all, and then go for it that way. So big shout out must go to XMC for creating these lovely things. I always enjoy custom structures that look realistic, that look like they could be there. I know it is difficult with the tools that we have, especially on console. The fact that you've got to use sometimes things that might not look exactly true to life, but they're close enough so that when you're in the game and when you're wandering around, you don't think, oh, that doesn't look like, doesn't look out of place. So thank you very much to him. Again, all the links are in the description below this video. And as you come across different builds that are available publicly that we can use on our servers, especially anything to do with boats, let me know in the comment section below this video, because of course I'd love to do videos about them, showcases and little tutorials. So there we go. Thank you very much, XMC. And I hope you all find this useful. If you have it, like, you want to see more of the same, press subscribe, and of course I'll see you again soon.